say much, it's blessings on blessings. I don't really pray much, my bitch tell me ball and my brother say save up. Already proud of a nigga. From day one I maxed out the house and turned faucets to fountains. That re-up they counting, don't need no accountants. My marvelous mind may be moving the mountain, I'm straight. Aquarium fresh out the harbor like freight. Impress your chick in the fatter way. She might be married, but that's not the day. I feel like I should get hazardous pay. How I handle the waste, turning nothing to something that's magical, babe. Pull up is casual today. Type of thing you really had to be there, I'm just saying. Blase blah like nobody can. Fight with myself cause I know I'm the man. Heat up the sauce, let it drip out the pan. Business is business, but keep business different. Show that you like the delivery man.
Get Hercules on that, gon' work, don't play. We gon' shoot 100 for 100 from 100 miles away. We gon' move how we want to, cause small steps make big moves. You can doubt this all you can, but let me tell you what it proves. I got that sauce, yeah, I'm the truth. I'm dripping off the pants, this if you want to. They want this food across the land, cause I control the room, and they can't do it like I can. My face cards good amongst the troops, and I talk like this cause I'm the man. They won't do nothing like this, nothing like this, nothing like this. They won't do nothing like this, nothing like this, nothing like this. They won't do nothing like this, nothing like this, nothing like this. They won't do nothing like this, nothing like this, nothing like this. They won't do. I remember all the dirty talk. I remember all the lonely walk. I remember all the help you claimed you gave, and all you really did was talk. Stand alone, the king amongst the flock. Noble folks, we can't do that to drop. Up a dime, cause too much time has already been wasted on the greatest flop. Been dapper since the days of Fraggle Rock. Nothing's changed, I'm still amongst the crowd. History repeats itself, and all y'all trash, and now we are the golden ox. My metal soul, the family is locked. Cloud kings are burning up the block. I'm serenading all of y'all with all this truth, so you can overstand the plot. See, they want us at odds, and we beefing about nothing. So stand on your square, cause this one's about substance. The weakest spirits been moving scary, but king business is legendary, and my soul is solid, cause the crown is heavy. Say, King Hercules on that, gon' work, don't play. We gon' shoot 100 for 100 from 100 miles away. We gon' move how we want to, cause small steps make big moves. You can doubt this all you can, but let me tell you what it proves. I got that sauce, yeah, I'm the truth. I'm dripping off the pants, this if you want to. They want this food across the land, cause I control the room, and they can't do it like I can. My face cards good amongst the troops, and I talk like this cause I'm the man. And they won't do nothing like this, nothing like this, nothing like this. They won't do nothing like this, nothing like this, nothing like this. They won't do nothing like this, nothing like this, nothing like this. They won't do nothing like this, nothing like this, nothing like this. They won't do.
Shit.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
What's up? What's up on the side? We are here. Colors of Network, man. What's up, Classy C?
What's going on, Colors? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know what it is. It's been a little TT. We right back at it though. We
That's
at it.
right.
We at the Metro today with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got the Metro,
Yeah,
Columbia,
man.
South Carolina in the building.
Definitely. This is an MC right here, man. Like I done seen him, the squad, at me to the mines. Like they
Right.
put on, man. They put on. And when you told me you had, Found Another Soul in the building, you said you had King Amin in the building. I was like, yeah. So I'm
Yes.
talking about, man. So, let me let you do your thing, man. Tell everybody who you is, what you represent, and all that, and what you do and all that, man, before I get ahead of myself. Welcome to the other side. I think you got to unmute or something.
Gotta
Your volume may need to turn up because we can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. I don't see a volume thing on this thing.
Mm-mm.
You might have to Let me see. Maybe you should log off, log back in. If you're on the computer, though, sometimes the computer is a fight. You might have to get on the phone. I'm on the phone because I don't know if you can't see a mic symbol to click on or whatnot or volume. Then you might have to get on your phone because yeah, we can't hear you. So I don't know what's going on. So maybe try that. And we can get into one of your joints or whatnot and come back. You might have to get on your phone. I don't know what it is. Sometimes about getting on them desktops, laptops, and it just don't. Sometimes it don't hit right. But yeah, brother. I would say pull the cell phone out like I got, and let's try it again. And let's go ahead and play. Play something.
Sé que estás tratando, no puedes parar aunque los días se ponen largos. Estos momentos son lo que cuentas si quieres ver 1000 pesos en tu cuenta. La realidad es que si te dicen que no puedes, tu mente se empiezas a creerlo. Pensando en tu pasado, no puedes ver que tu futuro es más grande que tus sueños.
Overdosing on dopamine. It's the only thing that makes it feel right. Right hand can't see what the left hand's doing. Tell me it's gonna be alright. I ain't trying to spend my days preparing for my grave. Out here trying to live right, and I ain't gotta speak on what the next man's doing. I'm just trying to live my life.
Adderall, fentanyl, glucose, 50 balls, 6 or 7 Tylenol, approved by the fucking law. They can't ban the cocaine, but they can ban TikTok. Niggas homeless and they spend a yacht all on the wrist. Watch this flip flop. Don't get me started with hip hop. Be careful what you listen to. They trying to turn your kids out. Every corner we can pig out. Liquor and rib houses. Deeper niggas only peep the weakest shit they hear about. A Fanta ain't a Fanta cross that water, nigga. They blame the black man and yet reward a nigga. They pump the numbers up to make the order bigger. And your dollar ain't a dollar more close to a nigga. Tricks on my eyes make me question the sunrise. They fuck around with the weather, have it flooding in Dubai. I don't have time to tell 2 lies. Our destiny is to die. But I'm dying on my own time.
Overdosing on dopamine. It's the only thing that makes it feel right. Right hand can't see what the left hand's doing. Tell me it's gonna be alright. I ain't trying to spend my days preparing for my grave. Out here trying to live right, and I ain't gotta speak on what the next man's doing. I'm just trying to live my life.
Too many doubles on the rocks, don't need a chaser. I'm already a chaser for this green paper. The green got me feeling like I'm walking in my dream. Too many puppets cooking different dopamine, saying don't be free and be you. You gotta conform to come through, and it's just not true. We elevating out here, have a little soul, help somebody grow out here. That's the new motion. Cruising down the highway, thinking of the next play, running out of time, so they say. I dodged a lot of bullets and I healed from the trauma. I know I'm blessed just to see another day. So catch this wave. What we doing in these streets is what they fear. Take care of yourself, live beyond your years. So I'ma spread this love any way I can. That's the only way to give them real hope. So I stand
on dopamine. The only thing that makes it feel right. Right hand can't see what the left hand's doing. Tell me it's gonna be alright. I ain't trying to spend my days preparing for my grave. Out here trying to live right, and I ain't gotta speak on what the next man's doing. I'm just trying to live my life.
All right, we back.
We back. King Amin, it's like I can hear you. What's up, brother?
I'm gonna tell you what's funny now. Can y'all hear me?
Perfect.
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect.
I can't hear y'all at all.
Wow.
Y'all sound like y'all whispering. I'm trying to figure out where it's
Wow.
at.
Oh wow.
Wow.
We can hear you perfectly. Like
We can
perfect.
hear
Like
you.
right.
Yeah.
Like you right there beside us. We can hear you real
Say it
good.
again.
And we can hear you like you right beside us, brother. That's crazy.
If I mute my mic, let's see.
Let me see. Say something else. I don't know why I can't hear y'all.
I don't know. I can hear you perfectly.
Like it's really, really low.
I can hear you
All right,
perfectly, brother. I can hear you perfectly.
give me a
I
second.
mean, I'll talk loud if that helps.
Give me a quick
Like I'm
second.
yelling though. That's crazy. The devil's busy, but it'll be
I
all good.
mean, I know, right?
We'll get it. We get it. We get it. Don't
That's
even
all
worry about it,
right.
brother. If you want to log off and try again, we'll play another one of your joints or something. And then, if we come back with the same situation, then we just have to, I'll just talk loud. That's what we gotta do. Because I don't know what's up. So we're gonna go ahead and play one of your joints, man. You can log off and try again.
Now, just go ahead. You can talk loud.
All right.
I done turned everything off in here.
What's up, y'all? Welcome. Excuse the technical difficulties. You already know how it is. It ain't nothing personal. It just happens sometimes. It's cause the network, man. Welcome to the other side.
That's right. This DJ Class CC.
And we here with, what I'm saying, this MC Phenom, founder of Palmetto Soul, Colombia, in the building, a straight MC. Give me
Yes,
the common vibes.
Like I was saying, I was trying to say earlier, man, King Amin, salute to everybody. King Amin, singer, songwriter, MC out of Columbia, South Carolina, CEO of Palmetto Soul Entertainment. And I'm just here to bring love, man, and just spread the word. That's what I do. It is what I always did. It's what I'm continue to do. The most I keep giving me this breath, that's what I'm doing with it.
Facts.
Right. So you started your journey, your music journey at an early age, at 3. So how did you know that was your calling? Or
It's interesting. Maybe in high school, I kind of my band director in high school, Mr. Willie Lyles. I went to Keenan High School in Columbia. My band director there, he was really, really sound and instrumental in just how he dealt with us and kept us hands on, understanding all the layers of music and what it was really about. Even making us understand that there was no such thing as new music. Like everything that we hear, everything we think we're creating, there's some form of it that's already been done prior to us ever getting to it, prior to it ever entering our minds. And part of why we hear it is because we've heard it before. We don't like to admit that, but part of why we hear it, we're always influenced by everything we see and hear every day. So he was real instrumental in making sure we understood that at a young age. And so I started playing in church, on drums. My dad bought me a drum set when I was 3. That was my first introduction. I played piano. Started playing piano at 4. I took lessons. Played at church. I was on the choir. Started in orchestra at elementary school. Played string bass in elementary school. Took that into middle school. Then I got on drums in middle school, and drums just kind of took over from there. And it was drums, keys, not much guitar. I learned some of it, but I never really played it like that. But I realized in middle school that I liked to write. And I had a crew of homies. We had this notebook, and like somebody would just like write just a phrase down, and we would pass it around and create like entire songs with everybody just putting in, a few words here and there. And so that was the beginning of me really writing. But by the time I got to high school, I was writing all the time. So in 11th grade, I started a group that really didn't take off till my senior year, but we were literally writing all of our own music. My guy Will Govan, he's on the band with me. DeMarcus Bush and Jeremy Robinson is actually the music director and the drummer for the country artist Chase Rice. But all of us were a group in high school, and I was writing all of the music, and we were performing at school events. We opening up for things like at the COVID Center, stuff like that, and I just kind of understood at that point that was really what I really was serious about, of all the things. And if you really, anybody who knows me personally, if you go back kind of through my life, the one consistent thing that I've always done is music. No matter what else, I've always done music. I played basketball, I played baseball, all of that, but music was always there. It was always a mainstay.
Facts, man. So how'd you come up with your name, man, for the ones who, want to know?
King Amin or Palmetto Soul?
Your name, yeah, your name, your stage name. Well, we can do 2 in 1. You can tell both stories.
Okay, well, King Amin is like I like to tell people, I don't do the gimmicks. So it's actually me. My middle name is Amin.
Mm,
So that's my actual name.
right,
No gimmicks whatsoever. Palmetto Soul was just my brainchild, just being a Carolina kid, and growing up, I just wanted everything I represent to really make you understand, no matter where I'm at, that this is my soul, this is where I'm from. And so, like I said, it was back in 2000. As soon as I got out of college, rather, I went to college at South Carolina State. I had a lot of opportunities during that time, writing and performing, but I decided at that point I wanted to start my own thing, and Palmetto Soul was what I kind of started running with at that time.
right.
So you say your music is like jazz, gospel, hip hop all together, and it's like a diverse. Um, Tell us about it, like your sound, like how is it? It's different. So because I've heard it, it's different. So tell us about your music.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I almost feel like even though it's about me, I'm not even the person to answer the question for you, because for me, I'm just being me. Like, I don't feel like I try to do anything, or I just write. I hear the music, I feel what I feel, I write what I write. It's just genuinely who I am. As far as style, I guess, like I was saying about what we learned growing up, it's just a cumulative of everything that I've had, everything I've been around, all the kinds of bands I've been in, the kinds of music I was introduced to early and listened to all throughout my life. And I feel music as a whole. I don't migrate to a particular genre. It's about the actual music. The one thing I still haven't done yet that I really want to do is go sit in an actual full ballet. I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna do that because I love that. Like I said, I play orchestra too. So any form of music, I can do it. I can do it. I'll find something in it. I might not like anything they're talking about, but there's something in there I can find
And you
that
can
I can
pull from.
identify with, and it'll keep me involved. So, my style is just me genuinely just being who I am every day. It's nothing. Even the stuff I write about, I'm not writing about anything that's not who I am. Like, you're not going to hear me telling you stories about me selling dope and having 30 women and all the wild stuff we hear on the radio all day. That don't mean I ain't did that. But you're not gonna hear me talking about that.
That's funny,
So,
man.
how I actually move is what you really hear. And if you knew me personally, then you could really be like, oh no, he does that. Oh no, I'm with him when he's doing that, So I always wanted to be authentic. I don't want any other representation unless it's authentically who I am.
No doubt, no doubt. Tell us about everybody as a part of Palmetto Soul and how, I don't know how long it'll take, but and how did you connect with each one? Like, because you got 2 females, you got, you and King Hurt, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, tell everybody about the squad and how you connect with each one of them and got them on board.
I wish Herc was here. I'm gonna tell you why, because Herc had to remind me last year of how long I've actually known him. I was kind of picking it up mid 2000s. We both recorded at Quantum Beats. I would see him outside freestyling all the time. I was like, yo, big dude is real nice. I would always see him out there with cats. I was actually with a label at the time called Militant Music. We were doing our thing real heavy. We had a lot of stuff going on overseas as far as where our market was at the time. But I would see him all the time over there. What he reminded me of was the label I worked with as soon as I came out of South Carolina State was called Doing It Entertainment. And there were 2 kids. Well, they were kids to me. I was maybe, 22 at the time. They may have been like 10. But it was another guy named Mike Smith, rest in peace, he's passed away now. But the other kid was Hurt. And I didn't even realize that until he told me, and I started thinking back, and I'm like, wow, because he was telling me about, I had a band called Ebony Lounge when I was in college. And he remembered having the poster, the Ebony Lounge poster was up in the studio. He was telling me exactly where the poster was. And I'm looking like, dude, are you serious? Like, he was like, I was the other kid, bro. And I'm like, wow. Because he was just telling me how long he had been a fan of my music and my style and all of that. So what brought him to Palmetto Soul was, like I said, I've had Palmetto Soul since the year 2000. That's just been my thing. You know, my imprint, it was my brand. It was what it was always about for me. Even when I worked with other labels, it was still Palmetto Soul. Whether it was Palmetto Soul Militant, I was with Beautiful Souls Music Group, a label I had with a partner of mine. He's passed away now too, rest in peace, Wise. But even then, it was, you know, Palmetto Soul, Beautiful Souls Music Group. You know, whatever it is, it's always Palmetto Soul. And so TLM I've known since she was a kid as well. I met TLM when she was in high school. You know, she was working with a company called Dao Chi at the time. And the guy who ran Dao Chi is one of my good friends. His name, y'all might know him. He's an MC also named Jirai. And Dao Chi was doing their thing real heavy at the time as well. So I met her way back then. And her brother and Jirai were best friends. And so, you know, we all just kind of matriculated, you know, through our own individual lives throughout the years. But what happened was last year, we all were in touch with each other. And me and Herc started working on an album. And Shan called me. That's TLM. She called one day, just checking in with me and whatnot. And she was like, you know, listen, bro, I really feel like we need to, you know, get back on the road. We need to start making some moves together. I like what I see you and Herc doing. And I think we should, you know, get together and make some moves. So I was like, well, listen, I'm all with that. Both of us are with that because Herc had been wanting to work with TLM for a while. So I was like, well, listen, we're definitely with that. And I was like, well, listen, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all know I had Palmetto Soul, you know, forever, you know, rah, rah, rah. What y'all think about since we gonna just run? Why don't we just run under the brand because it's already set, you know? And they were like, hell yeah.
That's good when you got people agreeing.
And there
Nothing
you
like
go.
having people on the
There's
same
Palmetto
page.
Soul. And DJ was actually a friend of hers who I knew DJ as far as she was already out here doing her thing as far as filming and shooting videos for people. And I had met her a few times at different events and all of that. But she kind of was coming around more watching me and her work on pretty much a daily basis. And she was starting to film a lot of stuff for us and do all of that. And so I just kind of talked to her about the same thing. Like, look, you want to just, you know, fold into the situation. And then we just looked at what all we had, put it all together and brought it to y'all.
I got you. Then y'all had her debut rapping at Meet in the Minds. I don't know if that was her first time, but I think it was one of her early times when she did y'all did the November Meet in the Minds, and she was actually on the joints, spitting it.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah.
Man, that was DJ's first performance, brother.
Yeah. What? We got history.
Yeah, y'all blessed her. Y'all brought her in.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a great writer, man, but she never had performed before that moment. So yeah, that was the first one.
Facts.
All right, let's talk about your song Cinnamon Water. What's the story behind that track?
I don't know if I'm supposed to say all that.
This is your interview. You can say what you want.
What you think it's about?
Just want to know. Tell.
It's about that thing. It's about that thing that brought all of us to this earth. That sweet nectar.
Nappy dugout.
Yes, sir. But that's what it is. You know, I was actually out of town and I called Herc. I said, listen, man, send me some music. I was actually in Cancun at the time. I said, send me some music. You know, I need to do some writing while I'm sitting out here looking at this beautiful water. And I sent him some pictures of where I was. And he was like, dude. So he started sending me tracks. And I listened to that one and I was like, yo, like, this is different. This feels really different. And so I just was kind of thinking about a conversation I had about cinnamon water. And as I was thinking about it, the words just kind of just started forming. So I went on ahead and I sketched the verse out. And then I called my brother Be Fast. And look out for Be Fast. We got that Garden Black album on the way as well. And I called Be Fast and I'm like, listen, man, I got this track I want you to check out. I was like, now, if you don't deal, you know, you don't mess with it, that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and do what I do with it. But I want you to hear it first and see what you think. And I played it. And Fast looked at me like I was out my mind. He was like, what? I'm on this. He grabbed the paper quick and just started writing.
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, that's really what brought Cinnamon Water the way it is.
That's what's up, man. I love how y'all seem to have a good synergy. Like, it doesn't seem like no mess, no drama. It seems like y'all are trying to work. It really seems like y'all really on one accord. Like the Tom Senior Meet the Minds, even when reconnecting with Sierra, with TLN, and she was just like, "Oh, cause I'm part of a team now. Can we all come down and perform?" And I'm like, "All right." So it was just like y'all got each other backs. Like it just seems like there's work, no nonsense, no extra stuff. I like that.
Yeah,
Did it
bro.
take a while to
Like
get
I
to that
said,
point,
I've
or
known
y'all
him
do have y'all
forever. You know,
moments?
say it again.
Does it take a while to get to that point to have that
No,
synergy, or y'all
no.
always it was natural, or do y'all bump heads
It's
when y'all do?
there. You go. It's natural.
Okay.
Like I said, we've known each other for years, man. For years, we've always been a fan of each other's work. So that alone is gonna bring you in the same room because everybody respects everybody's craft. You know, it's so many artists from the area, but we knew that we all were different. We always was different from everything we ever tried to do with other people, all of that. And so that's why it was like we knew we had common ground. So once we had the conversation, it's like everybody's trying to do the same thing. But the one thing we have a problem with here in I would say in Carolina, period, but definitely in Columbia, is working together. People don't generally do that, you know. So we just decided we was going to team up, and like I said, we just be ourselves every day, man. Every day, we in the Soul Mansion. It is what it is. We in here, we working. We always in here working. We crack jokes. We crack jokes on each other. We have a great time, man, in the studio. But it's really working. You know, no matter what, how much fun we having, we might order food, but we still working. You know, and that's just, and it's a genuine love. Like we genuinely love each other. Like I said, we had a love and respect for each other before we decided to run as a unit. You know, so that just keeps it natural, organic.
All right. Cause y'all got like that neo soul, like kind of energy. Mhm.
Yeah, we hear that kind of often. Like I say, it's just, I mean, I don't know. It's just us being us. You know, everybody has a past. You know, Shannon done things she's done growing up. I don't did a whole lot of stuff people don't have no idea I would have did. Hurt done did all kind of stuff, but everybody heart is pure. You know, that's what I just try to tell people in general every day. Like, listen, everybody make mistakes, everybody do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But where your heart at though? That's what's really gonna make the difference in everything you do and how other people receive you. Where your heart at?
Mhm. So, what inspired you to create new music? Like keep going in this music industry and create new music songs.
It's who I am. It's who I am. I love the music. I live in the music. I feel the music. I breathe it. You know. So like I said, as long as the Most High keep giving me breath, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. The hands working. It's mind thinking. I can move. I'm active. I'm doing it. Y'all ain't taking that from me. You can lock me under the ground. Guess what? I'm gonna be in there like yeep, yeep. Still pinning it down, you know, because I genuinely just love and feel the music like that. But the longevity of it is because of the love. Matter of fact, me and Herc were in the studio the other night, and we were me, Herc, and DJ, and we were talking about this. And I was saying we were talking about some of the things we see going on with a lot of artists right now. And she asked us something about like the migration forward, and we both looked at it, and I said, "This ain't about money no more, babe. It's been not about money no more for us. This is what we love. It's like genuinely who we are. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be, like I told y'all, this ain't no gimmick. I am King Amin. It's not the dude I'm trying to become or something like. I've been this when I got here. Like when I came out, they told LeBaron Amin Ashford, that's you. I've been that ever since. You know, so there's no gimmicks, man. It's really what it is, and I'm gonna keep doing that because I know that's what I'm supposed to be doing, and I know it because I guess I can do a lot of things, but when I do this, y'all come. It's how I met you. It's how I met you. It's how I met so many people in my life. So many of my friends and family have came through these notes, you know, and they're the most genuine people I ever met in my life.
Salute, man. Definitely. Y'all got any upcoming shows coming up, man? Cause I love to see y'all rock out. I be coming to the Metro like probably like once a week or sometimes twice a week. So y'all got anything in the Metro? I don't have no problem pulling up, man, as long as I got notice.
I didn't even catch everything. I heard you asking about the shows and
Yeah, I was
how
just
often
saying
you
if
come
y'all
to the
got
Metro.
anything going on. I said if it's in the Metro area, I don't have no problem coming. Just let me know. Just asking if y'all any
Bless
shows,
up.
baby.
Bless up, definitely, bro. Actually, the spot you're at that you come to on Mondays up here, I'm supposed to be curating something for that now. That's probably gonna be. It's gonna be like every Friday night. It's gonna be called Soul Ties Fridays. It's gonna be every Friday night. But what we're gonna be doing is every I'm gonna alternate performances every other week. So we'll have actual people lined up to perform. There'll be live band in there as well. But on the opposite week, I'm gonna just have a DJ, because what I want to do is I don't want to try to wear it out. You know what I mean? I want you to be able to come this weekend. You might come this weekend. You might see Palmetto Soul. You might see you guys coming from out of Charleston. We might see somebody from out of Atlanta who you don't know, like everybody who's like really on their grind coming up. But I also might have another artist in there, like a Dwelle, or somebody who you might be a fan of that you want to see perform. You know, that's what I'm trying to build it up to. I can start bringing other artists in as well to be a part of that show. But then on the opposite weeks where it's just a DJ, it's just like a regular, just cool vibe out night. You still want to come, you still want to hang at the bar, you still want to kick it, because you know that's a spot to be in, you know, and the vibe will still be the same kind of music, the same energy, you know. So that's what we're working on right now. We were originally trying to start that in March, but we had some holdups with the situation. So we hopefully we'll get that popping by the summertime. Summertime I think is a good time to start it off anyway, to be honest with you. But that's one of the things that we're working on. You know, like I said, the show game, I'll probably be back in Atlanta. She'll be back in Atlanta this coming May at Tamika Fest. I don't know if y'all familiar with Tamika Fest. It's one of the nicest, most together shows in Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia Me, world-renowned poet. She was awarded her own day after she did the Tyler Perry movie, Medea's Family Reunion. And she's turned that into a week-long festival that she does every year. I've been a part of that festival. Let's see, I think it started in 2009. Yeah. And I've been a part of that festival probably at least 7 of those years. I took Herc down there with me this past year and did it. So I know that's coming up in a few weeks. We'll be back down there for that. But we had kind of took off once winter came in. We kind of shut everything down top of the year, just kind of let everybody get all their family stuff kind of together, and everybody's kind of moving around. Herc just moved, DJ moved as well. You know, I have a landscaping business that I run as well. So we just kind of getting all of our ducks in a row. TLM has things she was working on, and now we just kind of jumping back in. So the show's coming. I'm supposed to be overseas in July doing some work with my brother, Lord Pompey. I don't know if y'all familiar with Lord Pompey, but you need to go check him out. Another Carolina great. So yeah, we got a lot of things going on, man. We're gonna be moving to some bigger shows. I'm in talks with Jeremy right now, the guy I told you about. That's with Chase Rice, and we're gonna do some things with them as well. Getting some songwriting going with some of those artists down there in Nashville where he is as well. But we got a lot of little things going on. But first couple months of this year, we just kind of took off and we kind of laying low. That's why y'all haven't really seen us, you know, too active, you know, being a part of too many situations where we've been in front of you necessarily. But everybody just kind of been working on individual stuff, self-wise, and getting the family together. But we on the way, trust me. Me and Herc in that lab right now cooking. I was with Shan last night too. So we definitely on the way.
All right. Seem like you got it together. So what's your favorite song out of all the music that you
Say it
created?
again.
What's your favorite song out of all the music you recorded?
Wow. I definitely couldn't even say. I couldn't even say. I did something new 2 nights ago, and I hit Herc this morning and said, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm not a fan of myself. Like, I don't listen to myself and think, yeah, I did that. But I was like, I actually like this verse. we were laughing about it. I was like, yeah, I actually like this one. But right now, like, I guess I'll go with what I've done in the last year. That dopamine, it just, I don't know, it touches me different. Every time I hear it, it just touches me different. That one just, I don't know. It's something about it. It's something about, and I always say, I think it's what DJ did, to be honest with you, because she was the last person to come in on it. We did everything else. We charted it up and everything, and we knew she was writing something. And when she came in there and she laid that down in Spanish, I was just like, wait a minute. Because the whole energy changed, you know. And I'm like, this is the one. And I had like other artist friends of mine calling me, like, even, you know, more known, bigger artists that you might be fans of, calling me like, bro, that dopamine is it. You know, I'm like, word, you like it? Like, bro, that shit is fire. You know, so they love Cinnamon Water, they like No Play, all of that, but everybody said the same thing. It's something about it. It's like, bro, when everybody individually just did their thing on that. You know, so it's like I feel the same way. It's like every time I hear it, even I'm riding down the street, come on, I'm just like, you just do something every time. So it's probably that. It's probably one of my all-time favorites.
No doubt, no doubt. What you feel is your biggest accomplishment to this date, and what's your biggest regret up to this point?
Let me go with regret first. I don't really regret a lot of things, bro, to be honest with you. Like I said, I've had so many experiences. I started out, we just experienced the untimely death of Angie Stone. That was one of my first experiences as a songwriter. Being that she's from here in Columbia. Some of her family members were close friends of mine that I worked on music with as well. And one of her cousins, the guy Gerard I mentioned earlier, he was involved in this as well. And my guy Kashid, rest in peace. We all were working on music with her for female Cheyenne, who's working on a deal with Sony at the time. And so she did end up getting an artist development deal out of that. But all of us were involved in helping her to get that deal as writers and everything. And so that was my first actual major opportunity as a songwriter. But in college, man, I literally had 2 meetings. I always tell this story when people ask me about the longevity. I was 18 years old, 17 the first time, 18 the second time. I had meetings with R. Kelly, man.
Okay.
That I didn't go to. And it wasn't no real reason. It was just that young and dumb, but sometimes I feel like, nah, I wasn't really that. That was just a protection. That was the protection, the shield that was already over you. Because if you would have went to those meetings, who knows where you would be now? Look where he at. So who knows what I might have, what choices I might have made or whatever, if I would have took that route with all of that other influence that would have been involved, And so I've had a lot of, opportunities. Like I said, we did a lot of showcases early on. I met a lot of major producers and artists, and I would get those calls from labels weekly, talking about stuff and about me writing for people and getting opportunities and things like that. So all of those things have been blessings. I've toured, all of that has been love. Touring was probably the one of the greater experiences because it really made me understand how everything we think about this industry is not. I look at everybody now who's all surprised when they see the allegations that go on with Diddy and all the things we're seeing. And I'm like, I know y'all really want to believe it, but that's why when I came off tour, I came home. And I didn't press the whole, I'm trying to get signed. I'm trying to do this. Because I understood that industry is way different than what your eyes are letting you see. It's so much negative work going on behind the walls. It's crazy. So, and I was literally in the door. I've opened the door. I've stepped inside. I'm with the folks, and I'm like, nah, this ain't it. So I came home. So I'm going to go home. My kids were young at the time. So I'm going to raise my kids. I'm going to do it how I do it. I'm going to put the music out how I want to put it out. If it take me till I'm 100 before the first single drop, guess what? It's going to drop at 100. I'm going to still be fly. It's going to still be dope. They're going to still love it. And we're going to be getting it at 100, and that's just what it is. But I'm not going to give myself to y'all for y'all to destroy me, essentially, is what y'all going to do anyway. And rob my family of everything. And no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So the regret, I can't really regret anything. Everything I've gone through, because even the tour didn't go well. It's so many. We got to do another interview so y'all can get all that information. I got a documentary coming too that's going to give you all of that. Got all the footage from the tour. We got all of that stuff. So we're going to chop all this up and put it together so y'all can really see what it's been like throughout this grind. Because I got stuff all the way back to high school. So I'm definitely going to put it together so I can feed it to you and let y'all see what's really been going on and who King Amin really is outside of just what y'all seen recently with Palmetto Soul. I want to let y'all see the real build up. But I can't regret anything. It's all been in some form. Even the negatives have been love, but it's so many blessings. I don't know. I can't just snatch something out of the sky and say this was the biggest thing. I think every day I wake up, it's the greatest opportunity. Every single day, every day, it's another day for me to rep this brand, for me to get out here and do what I do, for me to prove that I'm worthy, all of that. It's another chance for me to do that. If I don't get up, I can't do none of it. So I feel like every day is an opportunity. So I can't really just pull that one moment out. Every moment is that.
Okay. Well, I know your music is different, and I wanted to ask, do you see yourself doing a single like a Southern Soul, because that's big down here. You know, like that Southern Soul song. Boots on the ground is big. You know,
Listen,
everybody playing that, mind you. So
me
I
and
want to
her
know, would
had
you
this
see
conversation this morning, this very morning,
yourself?
because people have been trying to pull me into that genre for the last 3 years. And I've been like, this is before what we see now with the boots on the ground. This is before King George hit, you know. And I even did a couple shows with him before he was known as King George like that. But
Oh, wow.
there was a guy named Jay Red out of Atlanta, and I don't know if you all are familiar with Big Bub. Big Bub is an R&B songwriter, singer songwriter. I don't. I'm not gonna ask y'all ages, but the New Jack Swing era with Teddy Riley and all of those, Bub was a major part of that. Bub actually wrote My Prerogative
Right.
for Bob Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Bub and I were in Atlanta. I was with him, and me and him, my wife was with me, his wife was with him. We were down there at Jay's Red birthday party. He was actually performing. He wanted me to come down, so we came down for it. So we had the party. We in the studio with Jay's Red. I'm listening to his music. He did Southern Soul. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, man, Amin, I'm telling you, you need to get on this right here. He loved what I had going on. He was like, you need to write you some stuff and get into this genre, man. I'm telling you, we can do this, we can do that. I'm like, okay, I hear you. But in my mind, I'm like, that's just not my style. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I can really just like fold into this. Cause like I said, it has to be genuine. I don't want to just try to be that. You know what I mean? It has to be genuine. So I never really did it. I never really even tried to do anything like it, you know. Then of course the King George single hit. And I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, that's cool right there, you know. And then I realized who it was. Because I knew him as Holiday, the rapper. So I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So he did something different. And now we seen the migration of that. And now we have boots on the ground, and the whole movement is big and it's heavy and it's this and it's that. But what I saw with the movement was it's not just Southern Soul. Like the Southern Soul is heavy, but once they put the steppers into it, now you're getting all of this other music and this older hip hop and it's all of this stuff because it's a part of the stepping side of it. So
Right.
my thing is, well, I got plenty of music you can step to. Take this. Go mix that into the Southern Soul market. You know what I mean? And we can do something now. We can talk about it now, but I like it. Like I'm not a big fan of the market per se. Like I don't like all of the artists because to me it kind of just to me. I'm not dissing it at all in any way because it's music and I love music. But to me, a lot of it sounds kind of the same. A lot of the artists start sounding the same sometimes to me, and that's what made me kind of shy away from it per se. But like, I like a lot of King George stuff. I love that Boots on the Ground song. Like I at some point every day I sing it. At some point every single day I'm singing it. You know, so I know I really like that song. I got to go check out some more stuff and see what he got going on. But I don't know if that's the market for me. Again, I just do music. So if I find if it's a song that I do that ends up floating into that market, it just floated into that market. But I guarantee you I didn't do it with the intention of it being a Southern Soul song. It might just be that the people who like that music felt it that way and it got pulled into that market. But it's not me really trying to go into the market because I don't like to put myself in any particular market. I just like to do music. So you know, whoever like it, you like it. You know what I mean? I ain't want to be the biggest rapper. I don't want to be the biggest R&B artist. I don't want to be the biggest. I just want to be me. That's it.
Right. Okay.
That's crazy, man. That's what's up, though. I mean, how y'all with features? I know y'all do good with featuring on each other. How y'all with outside people? Like somebody say, "Hey, I like y'all style. Like to get y'all on track." Or y'all like, how like, how do y'all go about that? Is it y'all
Man,
real
just hit us.
sneaky?
Ain't all them politics and all that, man. We ain't trying to, hey, man, this is what we do. It's just like breathing every day, man. Just hit us up. Let's set it up. If it's y'all, we coming to Charleston. Y'all coming up here to the Soul Mansion. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? We just got to plan it out, put it together, and execute the plan. You know what I mean? We ain't really all the other stuff. We ain't really tripping on none of that, man. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts.
Let's do great music. Whatever we doing, let's do great music.
Yeah, it was a little
You know?
selfish question because yeah, I got a track I hear y'all on. That's why I said it's a little selfish
Yes.
question. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'll definitely get your email and send you the skeleton over with the hook and the beat and tell me what's
Okay.
up. Allie, what's up, Allie?
Hey
Ellie,
everybody. Hey, sorry running late.
It's all
Don't really
good. You
feel
here
well.
now? Go ahead. You can
Hey,
shoot
Thank
sister.
you.
whatever you want to ask.
Y'all probably done asked almost everything.
You be
So
surprised. Go ahead.
um I don't know. I don't
Feel like my
know.
head's super big in this camera.
No, I heard a lot of everything. I really don't have anything to add. I'm just gonna enjoy this show because I just don't know. So I'm just gonna just listen for right now. I really don't feel well, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
oh, okay.
What she say?
I
she's
hope
not
you feel
100%.
better.
She's gonna just play the spectator because she ain't 100% today. She don't feel too good, but she
Oh,
want to
okay.
still pop in and show you love. Yeah.
Well, listen, I appreciate you coming on, especially in your condition. So I
Thank
hope you
you.
heal up quick too.
I'm trying. Thank you.
Say it again.
My phone must be low. I said I'm
No, it's
trying.
mine. It's not yours.
Oh, okay. I'm trying. Thank you.
Indeed.
Okay, you said we're gonna go back. Like you said, you there was a lot when you were trying to when hold up. There was a lot of negativity. You say in like the industry, right? A
Hmm.
lot of negative side. Did you ever experience any type of negative or challenges in that industry, in this industry? I mean, music industry.
Man, yeah, I got to wait on the documentary for that.
Oh man.
It's gonna get
Oh,
real different.
tell me a little
Oh,
something.
Look, I'm gonna give you a quick, like a 1, 2, 3 version of how different. The week before I left for the tour, I met a guy. I was at a show, a group called Villanova at the time. Maybe they was under Weep and the Fate at the time, but there was two names they both ran under. They were signed to Columbia, and they did like, I don't really want to call it rock, but they were in that market. They were a band. They were in that market though. But a guy came up to me. He thought I worked for the radio station. I was standing by a radio station van at the time that was doing a live remote from out there. And so he thought I worked for the station. So he came and started talking to me. I introduced myself. He introduced himself. Found out he used to be a bodyguard for a lot of artists and stuff, but we exchanged numbers. So he called me the next week. I let him know how to hear my music at the time. You know, that was back when MySpace was big and all of that. So he had done checked out a lot of my music. Dude calls me and he's like, bro, listen, man, I listen to your music. I really, really love your music, bro. Like I like what you're doing, this and the third. So he said he just wanted to talk to me and kind of just give me the jewels and let me know what I was getting into with this. That dude told me so much. Like everything you would want to know is what he told me. Like, you're going to see this, you're going to see that. Stuff is going to go this way. This is what you need to look for first, so you'll know how to move when you see this. That he gave me that.
he
Are
gave
y'all
you
familiar
game,
with King Malachi?
huh?
King Malachi is another artist that's from South Carolina. He's actually from Orangeburg. He was huge. He blew up real huge on the underground market in Atlanta. Any major artist out of Atlanta knows who King Malachi is. I guarantee you that. But Malachi told me the same thing. He's like, listen, bro, don't do this, don't do that. He gave me a bunch of jewels. So I leave, I go on tour. We met in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where we started at. I left Tulsa, Oklahoma the next day on a tour bus, an actual tour bus. The week before I was on this tour bus, Earth, Wind, and Fire was on this bus. So this is to show you the level we're at this time. Okay. I left on the tour bus, did the first 3, maybe 4 shows. We got all the way to Des Moines, Iowa. Some things shifted. That's when you're gonna have to go watch the documentary to see what shifted. Some things shifted. When the shift happened, I went from being on a tour bus to finishing the rest of that tour, and we still had to go through the Midwest, Chicago, up through Ohio to New York, then back down the East Coast, all the way down to Texas. I finished that tour riding in a Penske truck. locked in the back like luggage. 3 people in the front, everybody else in the back. It was like 11 of us total. Then from that to the back of a station wagon to do the Texas leg of the tour. But I started in the station wagon. I got to a whole tour bus, ended up in the back of a Penske truck, back to the station wagon I started in.
Wow.
That's how the tour went.
Wow. Well, I'm ready for the
You
documentary then.
can put all kind of negatives amongst everything that took place.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I can picture all kind of crazy stuff, man, like a movie.
Man, you can't even imagine.
Oh man. My mind is just laughing right there because I picture they trying to have you sleep with a goat or a sheep or some crazy shit.
All right, now you know I'm the goat herder now. I got 2 goats now.
Oh, that's funny, man. So who's some of the people you listen to on the independent scene as well as in the majors? Like who's some like on your playlist, or when they got a show, if you could make it, you can go check them out, major or independent, or you give me one of each.
Man, I listen to everybody. Everybody. I like what Dochi's doing right now. I like the versatility. I don't agree with all her topics, but I like the versatility. I can't take that from her. Of course, I've always been a West Coast fan, so most of the stuff coming off the West Coast, I do like. I probably do listen to. I love East Coast hip hop. I love what's going on. I liked the older Southern hip hop. I see a lot of it coming back around now. As far as what we had actual lyricists, I think we kind of got off into a lot of the fads for a while, for a few years. And that's kind of where things started turning at. But I see us coming back to where people are really starting to actually think things through and speak their mind now. So I'm definitely feeling that. But I like what I seen y'all doing. I tell you, I mentioned Gerard earlier. Of course, my crew. Kenzo DeLorean is a great MC out of Columbia. There's so many artists here, man. Of course, I'm sure y'all know Rennie and Black Zach. They do their thing. Unfortunately, what's going on now is what's going on now, but that ain't what we talking about. We talking about them as artists. They do their thing too. There's so many artists here, man. The Shaw Brothers. Man, I'll be here forever. Industry artists. It's a lot of that too. I'm actually about to leave in a minute. DJ Shaquem, which is a friend of mine, we actually went to school together at South Carolina State. He's New Editions DJ. But Shaw's doing a benefit here in Camden, South Carolina. That my wife and I actually about to go to soon with Busta Rhymes and Big Daddy Kane. So I'll be there in the next maybe hour and a half.
Go ahead.
So we move around. We do what we got to do. We're going to take the brand everywhere we can take it.
Daddy Kane. You don't know nothing about Big Daddy Kane.
Who don't?
Say you don't know anything about Big Daddy Kane.
Man, listen. Kane from Carolina too. Don't get it twisted.
He just moved up.
He New York. But Kane got family right down there in Orangeburg, in Bowman. And I actually I got to do my first show with Kane when I was 18, when I was in school at State. I opened up for him then. I was in a group called Cypher Foundation back then, and we opened up for
him. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You got things popping for you, man. That's dope right there. That's dope. You're moving around. You're humble about it, man. You're humble about it. You just, every time I see you at Meeting the Minds, you always kind of play the back. You sit in the middle. You just kind of play the back, wait your turn. I mean, there's the times y'all didn't get to perform, and you ain't never talk no shit. You just dab me and say, hey, I understand this business. And, and
I apologize. It's shit happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? It happened, man. But it's just love. Kurt tell me that a lot. He was like, bro, people knew the kind of people who really be calling your phone and who be like randomly just on any given day might just be sitting at your crib, like in your living room with you. They wouldn't believe it, bro. And I'm like, I know. That's why I keep my mouth closed. Ain't everybody business.
Let the record show. I asked for a feature before you name drop. So
say it
again. I let the record show that I asked for a feature from y'all before you dropped any of them famous names. So I'm not cloud chasing.
And look, Man, look, I don't care. We sold 1 million records. Listen, you asked to do some music, bro. That's what we do. Let's do some
Let's
music.
go.
You
Let's
know,
go.
I ain't never with, like you said, that cloud chasing, man. That's never been me. It's never been me. I said, I just want you to like. If you like, I'm gonna put this music down whether you like it or not, because it's who I am. You know what I mean? If you like it though, that's dope. Because I would hope that you would. You know what I mean? But all that chasing, that just ain't for me. That ain't for the soul. That ain't how we move. You know, so you ain't gonna never have that problem, bro.
Well, I guess it's about that time, man. You got another question, Classic? Go ahead.
What? Oh, just a quick question. What? Okay, saying what advice would you give an upcoming artist that's new?
Believe in yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna believe in you. Everybody
Yeah, that's
say they do, but they always got a reason why this should go this way or that should go that way. You know what you're trying to do. You gotta believe in yourself. Nobody else ain't gonna believe nothing you talking about if you can't show it to them first. So that's the biggest advice I feel like I can give anybody, no matter what you got going on, man. Believe if you want to do this or whatever it is you're trying to do. I don't care if you're trying to be the best chocolate chip cookie baker. Believe in that shit and bake the hell out of them cookies, man, and then go sell them. You know what I'm saying? But you got to believe in it. So that's probably the best thing I could tell you.
Oh man, that's a nice closer right there, man. We're gonna
that
get
was
some
it.
pictures real quick.
Yeah.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? 3.
Oh, he
What you said?
Oh, we're taking some pictures. I was just telling you come closer to
didn't hear you,
the
Colin.
screen.
Oh,
I
take
got the
another
pictures
one
though.
then.
We're taking some pictures. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. All right, goofy face. 1, 2, 3.
Huh? That's a long hold.
Well, that's what it is, man. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, how to book you, how to get features from you, all that good stuff. Thanks for coming to the other side.
You want to get a hold of me? You want to get a feature from me? You want to come see a show? You want to come see a show? Just get online. Just look for it because we posting everything. So Instagram is at the real King. I mean, that's the real King. I mean, at the real King. I mean, Twitter is X is gonna be at I mean the dream. I mean the dream. Facebook is King. I mean, if you in Google, King. I mean SC South Carolina, you'll find me. You can find my number too. Don't be calling me about no BS. I ain't putting that on here. If you find it though, don't be calling me about no BS.
Hey, you hey, them girls gonna call them.
Oh, Lord, your wife gonna go crazy.
Set them in water. Like,
Sit in the water. Hey, no play now. No play.
be right.
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
crazy.
I want to really thank you for this interview. When I called, you said yes, and I want to really say thank you for that.
But listen, thank y'all for the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
For real. We gotta do more of it. So I really give thanks for that.
All
No
right.
doubt, man. Drop that, inbox me that email, and I'm gonna send the track. And
Listen, hit me up. LB Ashford. That's
well,
LB
I'll say if you
Ashford.
can inbox it to me so I can copy and paste it. Then I'll say if you can inbox it to me, I'm gonna
Okay, I
copy
do
and
that. I'll
paste.
put it in there.
Okay, and I'm gonna email you the beat the next 5 minutes before I head out. Yeah. Anything you want to say, Allie? You want to say something? I hope you feel better.
And I just
Abby, I hope
thank
you
you.
feel better.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you for coming on the show.
Indeed. Thank you for having me. I hope you feel better too.
Thank you.
All right. That's what it is. Other side, we going up on 5 years in a couple months. 5 years around the
Yeah.
corner. Shoo! Me
Blessings
and
to
Allie
y'all, man. Keep
brainchild.
going.
Oh yeah, we definitely. That's what it is.
Word.
Let's go. Let's go out with some King
All
Amin,
right.
Jay. Let's get out with some King Amin. Shoo! Yeah, so. We'll be inside.
I've got eyes and ears about this town. I know my words. Say don't play around. This lesson ain't gon' learn itself. She's got miles around this track, but I run by myself. Ain't no proof if I don't leave it, cause I love myself way more. 8 o'clock drive on a Sunday. AM planning for a fun day. I told her get ready, babe, no play. I got something special brewing and it's coming your way. She stepped out, status on fun sway. Swan like she was beautiful in every way. I'm starstruck, I gotta show her how my duck play. No Scrooge, homie, this is all that fade. Hey, Melissa's high stepping, the baddest thing I see, King's favorite weapon. And I'ma play my cards right, full deck, check it. And please, baby, don't renege, cause my hand's blessing. Yeah. I've got eyes and ears about this town, I know my words. Say don't play around, this lesson ain't gon' learn itself. She's got miles around this track, but I run by myself. Ain't no proof if I don't leave it, cause I love myself way more.
Hey, man, it's hard work. She ain't like me, she like my car first. She told me I can get a key long as I call first. Call her out and check in, but we can make it all work. Fuck the police, cause they done made the laws worse. This just a little bit of weed, what I call personal. I know I ain't swear one time I'm a drover. Looking for the cat like Doja. Hold that ass, man, I told her pull it over, babe, what's happening? I ain't one for all the yapping, I'm about to beat you back in. Hey, she know the wheel parked out front, told her chill, baby, roll his next blunt.
I've got